It's good, YouTube. Quinn Wade coming to you with that instant basketball analysis on the Analysis Playground on YouTube, exclusively on there forever. Let's talk about them Nuggets. A dominant performance, 129-93 against the Rockets. 40-26 is the Nuggets now. 18-13 at home is their record because they played at home in this one and got the win. Rockets go to 40-25 and 18-17 on the road. They traded places today. Denver did win the season series 3-1 with this win. And then Denver won the first quarter 24-20. They won the second quarter 29-27. They won the third quarter 40-22. Fourth quarter was won by Denver 36-24. And let's talk about them Rockets first. Kevin Wayne Durant. Sometimes I was wondering what was he doing in this game. But he finished with 11. He had played 26 minutes. He went 5 of 8 from the field. He missed his threes. He went 0 of 2 from 3. 1 of 1 from the free throw line. He had 4 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 turnovers, 2 personal fouls, and a minus 18 and plus minus. Um, this is a strange game from him. He looked at passive. He also turned the ball over because goofiness was in his blood tonight, and he just wasn't aggressive enough in the game. And when he looked for a shot, it worked, and then he didn't look really for it that much in this one after that. Sometimes throughout the game, Jabari Smith took more shots than Kevin Durant. He took 10. He finished 5 of 10 from the field, 11 points too. But he went 1 of 2 from 3 and took no free throws. He grabbed more rebounds. He had 7 of them. He had 2 assists, 1 turnover, and a steal. He had 1 offensive rebound, 4 personal fouls, and was a minus 12 in plus minus. And then Tari Eason, 22 minutes. He had 8 points. He went 4 of 9 from the field, over 4 from 3. That's unfortunate. They needed a couple of them threes to fall in this one, but he still was able to make the other ones really from the 2-point line, which was easy because it was all drives and stuff like that. He did have 8 boards, which ended up being the most on the team. He had 2 assists. He had 1 turnover. He had 1 steal, 2 offensive boards, no personal foul, and minus 17 and plus minus. Alperen Şengün didn't do much either. He did play 24 minutes, but he only gave you 10. He went 5 of 8 from the field. He missed his only 3. He missed every single free throw. He only grabbed 2 boards. He had 3 assists. He had 2 turnovers. He did get 3 blocks, but they did have success still scoring on him a lot. And he did get 2 personal fouls and 1 offensive board and minus 17. Like, if your 2 best players, your 2 all-star players don't play well and they don't dominate the game in any way, which both of them didn't, you're going to need some big performances from your role players. They're going to have to find a way to step up and make plays and make shots. And they really couldn't do that without turning the ball over or missing them. That's just how this team is built, and that's how it ended up going. You have to give a lot of credit to Denver, too, for defending them and being prepared for the task at hand. 30 minutes for Amen Thompson. He had 16. He was 8 of 14 from the field. You can tell he was a little confused sometimes because he'll hold the ball and try to wait till something open up. Then he'll attack. But it still worked in this one, though. He missed his only 3 as well, and he missed his only free throw. He did have 5 boards, 4 assists, 2 turnovers, and a steal. He had 2 personal fouls and was a minus 17 and plus minus. He had 1 offensive rebound, and that was the end of his night. Jeff Green, he missed all of his shots. He went 0 of 3 from the 3-point line, and you really just want him to take threes anyway. He did have 1 rebound, no turnovers, and no personal fouls. It was a minus 3 and plus minus. Isaiah Crawford, he played 12 minutes because the game was basically over. He ended up getting 5 points. He couldn't really make a shot from the field. He went 1 of 5 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3, 3 of 4 from the free throw line. He did have 3 rebounds, 1 assist, no turnovers. He had 1 offensive board, no personal foul, and a minus 12 and plus minus. Clint Capella, 24 minutes, 9 points. He went 4 of 7 from the field. He went 1 of 2 from the free throw line. He had 7 rebounds. He had 2 turnovers and a steal in the block. He had 6 offensive rebounds, 2 personal fouls, and a minus 19 and plus minus. He just tries to finish at the rim by going up quick and fast. Sometimes it's been working, sometimes it hasn't been. I like that he did go strong one time too. But he is going to get the rebounds and he's going to try to protect that paint, and that's what he has to do. But he ended up doing a decent enough job doing those things in this one. Aaron Holiday, he couldn't make a shot either. 1 of 10 from the field, 0 of 4 from 3, 1 rebound, 3 assists, 1 turnover, 2 personal fouls, 1 offensive board, and a minus 17 and plus minus. Josh Okogie, 24 minutes, 12 points. He ended up scoring the most points off the bench. He went 5 of 11 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3, and 0 of 2 from the free throw line. He got to the basket. He was able to hit some open looks. He missed a couple too. That's just the day in life of Josh Okogie right now, and how he's been the whole season. 4 rebounds, 3 assists, no turnovers, 1 steal, 1 block. He gave you some two-way play, he gave you some effort plays because he did get 3 offensive boards. He also did have 2 personal fouls and was a minus 22 and plus minus. Reed Shepard, 27 minutes, 9 points, 4 of 12 from the field, 1 of 9 from 3. He ended up missing way too many shots and even good open looks. He can be that way sometimes, and it was like that tonight. They needed him to have a big performance because, like I said, everybody else was off too, really, on this team. 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 turnovers, 2 steals, and a block. He still tried to do some other things to help the team out since he couldn't really make shots in this one. He did have 2 personal fouls and was a minus 26 and plus minus. Dorian Finney-Smith, he's not with the team right now. That's why he didn't play. Denver let everybody that was able to play in this one. Aaron Gordon, 22 minutes. He went 0 of 3 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3. He had 4 rebounds, 1 assist, and a block, 1 offensive board, no personal fouls, and a plus 17. And plus minus, Cameron Johnson, 25 minutes, 17 points, 6 of 9 from the field, 3 of 5 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, 4 assists, no turnovers. He had 2 steals, he had 2 blocks, and he ended up having a personal foul. He was a plus 3 and plus minus. He attacked to the basket, hit his open looks, kept the ball moving. That's what he's out there to do. But of course, he has to guard too. And he ended up getting 2 steals and 2 blocks, but he stayed in front of people. He made people dribble a lot more than they wanted to. He actually made people give up the ball too, and you have to like that. This game was really good from him. Nikola Jokic, 30 minutes, 16 points, 6 of 12 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3, 4 of 5 from the free throw line. 12 boards, 13 assists. That's a triple double. He didn't do it getting 25. He didn't do it getting 30. But he kept trying to find a way to score when he could and whenever he had the matchup he liked or he felt comfortable enough to make moves. He was able to do it how he wanted to a lot in this game. And then he was able to find his teammates for cuts, and picked up the pace sometimes. And sometimes he just find them by setting good screens and just making sure they got the ball. Outside of that, he ended up getting 5 steals and a block. So he seen that what they was trying to do and was ahead of them a lot of times in this one. 4 offensive rebounds, 2 personal fouls, and a plus 27 and plus minus. Jamal Murray, 31 minutes, 30 points, 11 to 21 from the field, 3 or 4 from 3, 5 or 6 from the free throw line. Good scoring from him. He took a lot of tricky shots, took a lot of the tough ones, but he made a lot of them too, and he did keep the defense off balance and kept them shook up because the man can dribble. He can find other ways to get space. He can use his bigs to get space, and then it's just about can he put it in the basket. And he's been doing real good at. He's been real good at that this entire season. 2 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 turnover, 1 steal. No personal fouls, and a plus 25 and plus minus. Christian Braun, 26 minutes, 19 points, 8 of 10 from the field, 3 or 4 from 3. He took the open looks and he found ways to get open even in transition, which he usually does. And he was really good at keeping them ahead and knocking down big shots throughout the entire game. 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, no personal fouls, and a plus 20 and plus minus. Zeke Naji, 6 minutes, 1 point. He went 1 of 2 from the field, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. He went 0 of 2 from the field, and he also missed his only 3. He had 1 rebound, 1 turnover, and a steal, 1 personal foul, and a plus 2 and plus minus. Spencer Jones, 20 minutes. He went 0 of 2 from the field. He had 3 rebounds. He had 2 assists, no turnovers, and 2 steals. And the 2 steals ended up being the most off the bench. And he also had a personal foul and was a plus 17 and plus minus. David Roddy, 6 minutes, 2 points. He went 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He missed his only 3. He had 4 rebounds. He had 1 assist, no turnover, 1 personal foul, and a plus 2 and plus minus. Jonas Valanciunas, 12 minutes. And he also had 12 points. He did a good job of getting the rebounds and finishing around the basketball or near it. 6 of 6 is proof of that. And then he had 5 rebounds, 3 assists, no turnovers, 2 offensive rebounds, 4 personal fouls, and a plus 7 and plus minus. Tim Hardaway Jr., 21 minutes. He had 14 points. 14 points ended up being the most off the bench. he kept finding ways to get open, and that's something that he has to do. And then, can you knock down the shots when the ball is given to you? He did that. 4 of 6 from three, 5 of 9 from the field, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnover, 3 personal fouls, and a plus 15 and plus minus. Tyus Jones, he made a shot from the paint, and then other than that, he went 1 of 2 from the field, and his only shot that he missed was a three besides a free throw, and that was the only free throw that he took. He did have 2 assists. You know, he's out there really to pass more than score, but he did do both of them real well for the minutes that he played. He had no personal foul, was a plus three and plus minus. Bruce Brown, he played 20 minutes and had 7 points. He went 2 of 5 from the field, 1 of 2 from three, and 2 of 4 from the free throw line. He's gonna put effort to get open, and he's going to play hard, and he's going to try to find ways to help his teammates out whenever he can. He had 1 rebound, 2 assists, and a turnover, 1 personal foul, and a plus 17 and plus minus. Jalen Pickett, 6 minutes. He ended up making a three and missing one. That's what he's out there to do. He had no turnovers, and the personal foul was a plus two and plus minus. And Julian Strother, he was happy that he got some burn. He had 8 minutes. He had 6 points. He went 2 of 3 from the field. He also went 2 of 2 from three. He had 1 rebound, no turnover, no personal fouls, and was a plus three and plus minus. And then you look at both teams. 55% from the field for the Nuggets, 43 for the Rockets, 53% from three from the Nuggets, only 12% from the Rockets. So the Rockets got some shots that they liked, and they had to work hard to get some too. But Denver was just making them the same way. They was working hard for there. They were doing whatever they can to get looks that they wanted. But theirs worked more than the Rockets did tonight. And then 22 free throws for the Nuggets. They shot 73%, only 14 for the Rockets, and they made only 36% of them anyway. But the Rockets won the rebound battle 44-42. Wasn't that big. The assist battle was won by the Nuggets 36-25. 9 turnovers by the Nuggets, 15 for the Rockets. 12 steals for the Nuggets, 7 for the Rockets. 4 blocks for the Nuggets, 6 for the Rockets. 8 offensive rebounds for the Nuggets, 16 for the Rockets. 34 defensive rebounds for the Nuggets, 28 for the Rockets, and then 15 personal fouls for the Nuggets, 18 for the Rockets. And this was a blowout, a no contest, really, in this one. And the Nuggets got some rest. They had some fun. They dominated, show what they can do, show how they can play, and show the success that they can have against this Rocket team if they meet in the playoffs. We know what we can do that works. We know how to play against y'all. We know how to guard y'all. And we know that y'all can play better than this, but we feel like we can play even better too. And even if they see like this is the best that they can play, they understand what they have to do at the end of the day to stay ahead of the Rockets and still be able to win the series. But of course, adjustments and counters are going to be made, but you still have to have something to start it on. And sometimes that start can help you win the whole series, even though it can be tough. But other than that, comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell to get that analysis when it first come out. Y'all stay blessed up. Y'all stay good. Peace. And I'll see y'all later today, hopefully with more analysis.